Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redux is almost out, and I've been working hard on my review. It won't be ready for a couple of days, but I did pre-plan a demon passwords video for when the embargo lifted. The problem is that it seems Atlus has pulled a swift one on us, but not all is lost because there are some passwords that still work. First of all, a very quick rundown of the system. In the original Strange Journey, and indeed this remake, you can add demons to your compendium using a password. You can also create a password for a demon you have in your party. The idea behind this was that players would play the game and share their favourite demons with each other, and it was used to great effect in a lot of ways. One of the most ingenious ways people utilised it was when making walkthroughs or boss guides. Instead of giving you a broad strategy, they could literally give you a password for each exact demon they used and give you a guide that was essentially step by step. It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows though. Demon calculators started becoming prominent as people reverse engineered the system, so you could just go to a website or download a tool, choose the exact demon you wanted with the exact stats and skills, and have it spit out a password for you. It was essentially the equivalent of hacking Pokemon into your game. In addition to fan-generated and calculator-generated passwords, Atlus also distributed their own. There were 9 password-exclusive demons, which we'll get to in a minute, but they also had a mailing list which would periodically send out passwords. In total, there were 94 Atlus-provided passwords, or at least that's how many there is record of. So the original idea for this video was essentially the same as what I've already said, but I would have also provided links and resources, while strongly advising against using a calculator to create perfect demons of course, since it somewhat ruins part of the experience of the game, which is demon capturing and fusing. But after some pretty extensive testing, all user-generated and calculator-generated codes for Strange Journey do not seem to work in Strange Journey Redux, and even most of the Atlus codes show up as invalid in-game. Now I can't say whether every single code is invalid because there are thousands and thousands of them out there on the internet, but I tested a lot of them from all kinds of different sources, and I tried a bunch of different calculator combinations in 2 different calculators and came up empty-handed. There are still codes that work. I've found 10 of them so far. None of them are the exact same password exclusive demons from Strange Journey. You can get level 1 fake demonicas by entering special password plus lore plus neutral and plus chaos. You can also get level 20 Bagaboo, Bogaboo and Bugaboo by entering special password plus their names, and 3 other high level unlinked demons can also be summoned. Demony Ho can be summoned by entering You Can't Laugh or Cry Now. Alseal has a very simple password, Alkarma in all caps, and a level 51 Ishtar can be summoned by entering Ishtar Fights Tama's Angels in all caps. There was also one other password that worked for me from the Atlus mailing list archive, and that was simply entering tutorial to get a level 2 Tangata Manu. At first, I thought it was just all of the random passwords that were invalid. The ones which spelled out actual words or phrases would work fine, but in the Atlus mailing list archive there were a couple of others like this that also didn't work. Entering Nymph and Angel Harem is supposed to summon a Hathor, but instead I just get invalid password. So it looks like we are basically starting from scratch in Strange Journey Redux. There isn't an entire sea of resources to pull from anymore, and you know what? I'm kind of fine with that. I would like to get your opinions though, and also your findings. If you found other passwords that work, let us know about them in the comments. And of course, I'm not talking about ones that have been generated in Redux, ones from the original Strange Journey. I'll also put a link to the Atlus mailing list archive in the description. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and I'll see you all soon.